Isaiah 50 verse 4. Isaiah 50 verse 4. Are we there? The Bible says, the Lord God has given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary. He wakened me morning by morning. He wakened my ear. I want you to circle the word to hear as the learned. He wakened my ears to hear as the learned. How are you hearing? Is the question. How are you hearing? Look at the next verse. Verse 5. I love verse 5 so much. The Lord God has opened my ears. May the Lord open your ears. Amen. I said, may the Lord open your ears. Amen. I said, may the Lord open your ears. Amen. He said, the Lord God has opened my ears, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away back. Church, this morning, in a few minutes that I have this morning, I'm going to be looking at different type of hearers. The word of God expressly tells us that God is always speaking. God speaks directly. God speaks through the ministry gift. God speaks through the gifts of the Spirit. He speaks to us through dreams. He speaks to us through inward witness. He speaks to us also through audible voice. But I have discovered that we are much of the word of God that is coming. There is a less impact that I've been seeing in the life of people. And it has been a question in my heart. Is the problem with the word? No. Is the problem with God? No. But then, where's the problem? The problem is not with God, neither the problem with the word. Then there must be a problem. It must actually be the way in which we hear. The Bible says in the book of Isaiah chapter 50 verse 5, he said, the Lord has opened my ears, the Lord has opened my ears, and I was not rebellious. Rebellion is not from God, it's from you. Listen, since you got born again, you have been hearing God's word. The word of God that you have been hearing should have crystallized and bring a change in your life. The word of God that you have been hearing should have actually cut away some certain habits, negative habits that you have. The word of God that you have been hearing since all these days, day and night, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, even all the conferences should have done something good in your life. And gentlemen, what is the problem? Psalm 62 verse 11. The Bible says, once God has spoken, twice have I heard. Why does it have to be twice before you hear? You will discover you will leave church today. What your pastor said, you will open the TV, that's exactly what's been said. You open the part of the scripture, that is exactly what God is saying. Then why is it that you never acted upon the word, or you never do anything with the word? Act upon. That you listen to, you heard, and you act upon, that brings a change in a man's life. The Bible says he has opened my ear so that I can hear like the learned. The word learned that I explained to you 2 weeks ago, that word means a disciple. That's why as we're in service now, the word is coming, everybody is hearing different things, depending on the state of your heart. I've heard it before. I've seen the scripture before. Oh, pastor is not adjusting that tie very well. Pastor is not talking very well. In fact, he did put a cliche on that word. And many times we have missed what he had for us. And that's why this morning I want to look at 4 different types of hearers and how you should hear. There is a way in which you should hear. every time you come to the presence of God, God always have a word for you. Let me say it again. Anytime we come together, God always have a word for you. He always have a word in season. There's a meat in season. But there's something about the way we are hearing. And that's why I want to look at 4 different ways, or 4 different type of hearers, and the type in which you should be. Most likely, maybe you belong to the following category. Maybe that's why the word of God does not actually have a place in you. The Bible says the entrance of God, the entrance of God's word, giveth what? Light, 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 and understanding unto the simple. And that's why this morning, the first type of hearers in which we have, that the Bible talks about, is the type of hearer that I call forgetful hearers. Let me tell you, whatever you don't put down, you will forget. Have you seen a shrewd businessman before? Or a shrewd businesswoman before? You will see them with the paper, and it's always rising. You will see them, they will document. Why are they documenting? They could have said, yes, I made 25,000 then, I made 60,000 today, I made 5,000 today. But if they are not careful, do you know what they will forget? Many times, the word of God has come to us many times, but we have forgotten. Once God has spoken, twice have I heard that all power belongs unto God. Forgetful hearers. And what are the characteristics of forgetful hearers? Number 1, anytime the word comes, by the time in which they get out, they have forgotten. That's why they will repeat the same mistake again. You will see a forgetful hearer, he hears this, the next time is this. What you ask him not to do, that is what you will see him repeating. Has the word not come? Yes, the word came, but he has forgotten. James chapter number 1. The Bible says, let's go there. He said, be you not forgetful hearers. We have forgetful hearers. That's why he said in Isaiah chapter 50, he said, my ears have you opened. A ear that is open, don't forget. I will never forget some things in which my mother told me 25 years ago. 25 years ago. There are some I've forgotten, but there are some in which I wrote down that I will never forget. Are you here? Many times you go for meetings and the word of God comes. When you sleep in service, you forget God's word. And you know what's making you to sleep? It's the devil. Whatever you don't catch, nobody can tell you except you get the tape. And you know the funny thing, many times we don't get the tapes. We believe we have gotten everything that we should gotten in the service. But the Bible says faith cometh by hearing, and hearing. The Bible says, be not forgetful, be ye not forgetful hearers, but doers of the word of God. Are you a forgetful hearer? In fact, can you remember the things that God said to you last year? Can you remember the things in which you had? Can you remember them? And listen, ladies and gentlemen, the Bible says every scripture is given by the instruction of the Almighty God, and is profitable for what? For doctrine, for reproof, and also for instruction. Where? In righteousness. When we come, instructions are given. When we come, teachings are given. But when we leave, may we not be forgetful hearers. Amen. I said, may we no more be forgetful hearers. Amen. I said, may we no more be forgetful hearers. Amen. You send you an errand. What's like it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why hearing is an act that you need to develop. Are you following me? Hearing is an act. Oh God. God bless my father. How many of you have ever listened to my dad before? How many people have ever listened to my dad before? Oh, many times. You know why? He will ask me, you know, especially in those days, how many people play table soccer? Oh, you play table soccer. You know, there's no more table soccer now, so it's now Chelsea and Man United. And in those days, I love table soccer. You know, I love table soccer. Oh. How many of you remember Okoto? Okay. You know why today I don't like have interest in football anymore? It was beaten out. Because they will send me on an errand. You know what? I will forget. So one day he said, hey, so is this table soccer? You know the first thing the first of all did? You know we are playing it. He just used his leg. And you know their counters.